on the ADLR Podcast, episode 17. I'm here with Bryant, who's been surviving technical difficulties with his shitty phone and his computer.
Pretty sure it's my computer. I think my phone's fine.
Have you tried it? Have you tried connecting that phone earlier today, or is it just now you tried to make sure it works?
Just now tried it. Last time I just plugged it in like during your stream and it worked.
That's fucking weird. Was there an update?
I don't know.
Maybe restarting your computer will work.
It's too late now, isn't it?
Sure is. Shit. Well, besides the fuck ups, what you been doing?
Working on music today.
You release anything?
No.
Okay. Jesus. Let's go through this fucking rigmarole. Where am I? Oh, if you like what you see here, both go to patreon.com/ADLRplays to support the stream, the channels. If you don't, go to twitch.tv/ADLR to interact with us in real time and be part of the show. If you don't want to do that either, too good for everyone. You go to youtube.com/ADLRplays and watch all the podcasts, let's plays, and whatnot whenever they show up. If you want them early, you go to the Patreon. If there's a topic you want us to talk about, go to topics.adlrplays.com to request a topic we can talk about on the show. And that's about it on that. Man, fuck this fucking week. I did not want to wake up yesterday. I mean, not ever. I didn't want to go to work. I'm not saying I'm trying to die out here. What did we do this weekend? Oh, celebrating my mother's birthday. So it's 2 back-to-back weekends of alcohol consumption. But not like overdoing it. In my case, anyway.
We found Randall a favorite drink.
Oh my god, you're right. What is it? Hold on, I think it's the Captain Morgan
coconut rum.
He finally has a drink. He's becoming one of us. Coconut. Okay, that's not how you spell nut. Rim. Coconut rim. What am I looking for here? There it is. It's Loco Nut. Sorry. $20. Why is this Yes, I'm over 21, you idiot. Show these kids. Captain Morgan. I'm not even sponsored, I'm showing them. I'm not even sure if I'm fucking legal. Light on news this week. Did get to hear a lot of music. Brian. We might as well get it. Let's just get it over with. You're already done with season 3. How long does it take you to fucking watch it? A day? Of the Americans?
I watch an episode at night and an episode before going to the gym. Each day.
So yeah, 2. So okay, so
and
throughout the week.
13 episodes per season.
Holy shit! So I guess go over. It's just. I guess this is gonna be a weekly checkup. It's still good. Season 3. We good? Keep watching it. Recommended.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching. I already started season 4.
Well, I saw that you were reaching the end of season 3, so I went and got the next season there.
I didn't see that you got season 4, so when I finished the season for season 3, I was like, "Fuck! Now I gotta wait." And then it said on deck season 4, and it looked behind me.
You're fucking right. Sometimes people forget that I'm the best, but it's fine.
No, you're not. No. Season 3 is slower, but it's more like personal, like family, like stuff. Is the theme.
So it doesn't have to do with the politics stuff, or is it just?
It still does, but it focuses more on
the family dynamic,
personal relationships. Yeah.
That's pretty good. So yeah, keep watching. I guess the checkup is it's all good, Ollie, or is it gonna rain?
It starts really slow, and I was like, this season's kind of mad. I don't give a shit about. It starts talking about like Afghanistan, like stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
But then like it starts to pick up like halfway. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then season ends, and I was like, oh shit. And season 4 was there, so You definitely want to keep the momentum going, like it doesn't end a week or anything.
Okay, sounds good. The only TV I watched this week, I'm catching up on Shameless, but I'm not gonna talk about each episode here. I did start My Hero Academia, 3 episodes in. So far so good. I like the kids' motives. I'm gonna have to like that. I'm gonna mention it now because if not, it's just gonna bug me later. They had one very perfect dramatic scene, and they killed it with the fucking face that he makes. And I think it's the first episode.
One of them.
It's one of those. I only saw 3 anyway. Well, anyway, he was told he can't have or he's not gonna have quirks at all, or something like that. Like there's no chance for him having quirks. I guess let me back up. For the people who don't know what the hell My Hero Academia is, from what I've seen so far, it's about a kid named who knows. I can't pronounce his name. Midoriya. Cool.
That's his last name.
He lives in a world where being a hero is the norm because everyone's born with quirks, which is like their power. Quotes powers. I've seen some people. All they did was pull their fucking eyes out, and I'm like, I don't know how that's fucking useful. So yeah, he's born without any quirks, and he wants to be a superhero really bad. He idolizes a guy named All Might. That's his name. That's his full name, or is it just his hero name?
It's his hero name.
Okay, so idolizing the guy, he loses not loses. Wow, what the hell am I talking about? He talks to some sort of doctor that tells him he doesn't have the quirk and he's not gonna get a quirk. At his age, he should have already shown signs of it, which is kind of sad because his mom and his dad already have quirks. So it cuts back to him like watching the All Might's. I don't know if it's like a YouTube equivalent of a video that he keeps watching over and over again because it's very inspiring for him. It's All Might smiling the entire time. Damn, I forgot what he says though.
Give me all your money.
He says, having the chat says a live leak video of him saving people. Yeah, that's what it is. And he says something like he'll never be able to become that anymore or something. He had some really great line. And to the point where his mom stopped from leaving the room to turn around and see him. And he has this just fucking weird animated face. And it looks like they try to leave the dramatic... they try to balance comedy and drama. Wow. Comedy and drama in the same scene. And like just stay in the drama. And his face was like so like weird. Like all... like way too cartoony. If that makes sense. I know it's an anime, but it was just way too cartoony. And it just took me out of the moment, and I'm like, why? Just commit to a dramatic scene, or commit to comedy, and not both. Like I wanted to feel for the guy, you still did kind of feel for him, but it would have gone beyond. It would have gone like, oh shit, scene of the season or something. And I think there's another one. I think at the end of season, episode 2 or 3. After All Might like. If this is spoilers, I'm sorry. Like it's only like fucking 3 seasons behind now. All Might shows what he really looks like, I guess, because he's not always buff and handsome and fucking white teeth. And All Might tells him that he was the most heroic person or whatever after a fight in the city after one of the villains got away or something. And another good moment there, he's like starts holding his heart because he can't take all the fucking praise from the one he idolizes the most. Then I'm like, okay. Either way, so far I'm excited to keep watching. Oh, you're having the chats over here spilling it. When I watched the movie, whenever he made a face, the whole theater started laughing, and I don't know why they think that's funny. Yeah, it's like a weird face. Like he's supposed to be crying, and you can see the tears and stuff, but it's like it's supposed to be cute or something. Javian says they have good dramatic scenes later in the show that don't go comedy. Thanks, because that actually makes me feel better. Because that I'm like, come on. I know it's nitpicking because the rest of it was still pretty funny and it still hits us at a certain level with the drama. But I'm digging it so far. I'm gonna keep watching. And those fucking episodes fly by. It's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. The intro takes like a minute, like 2 minutes. There's 7 minutes of what you've already seen. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe like 5 minutes or like a minute or two of recap. So you're down to like 15 minutes of actual progression. And those things fly by. Like Shy Guy, right?
Now imagine watching it weekly.
That's fucking terrible, dude. So weekly and you only get like 10 minutes of progression in story and then like, alright guys, next week.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. And then Sunday night I saw Hotel Art. Well, my girlfriend was watching Hotel Artemis with her siblings and I walked in because I had a shower and stuff. So I walked in like 10 minutes into it, maybe more. Hotel Artemis is like takes place in literally a hotel called Hotel Artemis that basically serves as a underground medical bay, like a hospital for criminals. Batista's in it. I was confused. Is it Helen Hunt who's in it? Her and the other. Hold on. The chick from Kingsman with the knife foot. The guy from Atlanta's in it. Paperboy. Jodie Foster. For some reason I always get Jodie Foster and I think Helen Hunt confused. Hold on.
What the fuck is Helen Hunt?
For some reason I confused them. Look up Jodie Foster and Helen Hunt. I always get them confused. Either way.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you. Fucking told you. It's probably the same person. Have they ever been in the same room?
I don't know. I'm not looking for older blonde mothers.
Helen Hunt and Jodie Foster, same room. No, the internet's not giving me what I want. Where was I at? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, one of the characters in it seems like one of the characters had they robbed some like big time mobster. Like there's different things going on. One, there's the lady who runs it, the nurse, which is Helen Hunt. No, Jodie Foster's character. Runs the hospital, and she just, like I said, treats criminals because she lost her license. Her, like, what is it? The medical practice license, whatever that is. Anyway, after her son died, she went to like I think she started doing drugs and drinking and like fell off the wagon. And then somebody gave her this hotel, which I guess you find out later on who it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise or not, or like a plot twist, but you find out who actually helped her out making this hotel. And one of the rules in the hotel is you don't let in cops. And lo and behold, in the beginning of the movie, she lets in a cop. Because the person she lets in who's a cop knew her kid. And there's some pretty good dynamic with that. Batista's character is someone who's been brought in. He plays like a nurse as well, I guess, or someone who just helps the nurse. From what the story says, he's been in the hotel for quite some time because he was brought in as a kid. Either way, I'm not gonna tell everybody's thing, but damn it, one of the characters steals from like a big mobster, and then they start not raiding, but after the shootout and stuff, they go to Hotel Artemis to patch up the boss. Yeah, I think that's what happens anyway. It could have been the first 10 minutes. That's what I was told. So yeah, it's basically a movie about a lot of people's story arcs intertwining, and a lot of these people know each other because they're all like well-known criminals. So they've either done work together or they've seen each other in passing. But it was a pretty dope movie. It has a pretty slow build up to the last part of the action, like the last climactic scenes where the action's in. But the action's pretty cool. And the characters were pretty, for the time allotted, the characters were pretty fleshed out enough for me to care. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Rental. I think that's all I've watched. No, I didn't. That's not all I watched. Because this. Okay, let me lead into the games now. So I played Quantum Break from beginning to end over the weekend. And I say that that's not the only thing I watched because Quantum Break has a certain structure. So you have. It's broken up into 5 acts, and each act have like 3 to 4 parts, and then a junction. So the gameplay is from the act 1 or act 1, like let's say for example act 1 part 1, 2, and 3, all the way to the junction. The junction is basically you play as a character and you make a huge choice on how the story is going to progress. And once you choose that, it plays a TV show, like literally a TV show, like a 20-minute TV show, like a Quantum Break show that incorporates all the decisions you've made on that last junction and anything you've found throughout the acts. Excuse me. In terms of the episodes, they look and feel like it's like a YouTube show, like a YouTube series show. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was I don't know. The cinematography was just very, I don't want to say low budget, but I don't know, it just didn't seem like up to snuff. The characters let me back up again, sorry. Way ahead of myself. Quantum Break. Game on Xbox One. Played it because of Xbox One Game Pass. It's a time travel story, which is why I was interested in playing it. I love them time travel stories. You play as Jack Joycer?
Bobby Drake.
Who's played by Bobby Drake. Jack Joyce, not Joycer, sorry. So he is played by the guy who plays Iceman in the X-Men movies. The original trilogy, I think. Yeah. Your brother, and he also has a brother called Will Joyce, which is played by the guy from Dominic Monaghan, I think his name is, the guy from Lost and The Hobbit, I think, or Lord of the Rings, one of those things. Yeah. Anyway, his brother Will has been spending a lot of his time, unbeknownst to Jack, the main character, working on time travel. Up until the point where he succeeds, but also his friend growing up, which his name is Serene? Shit. It's played by Littlefinger. If anybody watches God of Thunder. What am I talking about? Whoever watches Game of Thrones. Paul Serene is the childhood friend. And the time travel stuff starts there, like when you're playing chronologically, but since it's a time travel thing, you'll be going back and forth. So I think something happens where it breaks time or fractures time, and that event causes time to stop at a certain point. As a time, you'll hit 0 state, which means everything just stops because of this fracture in time. So the point is to stop the time stop. And Will has this way of doing it, and Paul Serene has his, and the game goes on and explains both, and they're the ideology. Is that the word?
What are you trying to say?
They have separate ideologies. Like, they have different ways about going about it. Like, no, there's like a bad way of doing something and a good way of doing something, but they end up in the same place. Does that make sense? Either way, that's basically the story. I don't want to spoil anything other than that. The gameplay is meh. It's like a generic shooter, like cover shooter. They have cool abilities you can do, like was it time dodge, time stop? Like there's a lot of time related things. Like you can, it's like when you time dodge, it looks like a sprint in a Flash movie. Like it leaves an after effect and you like dash somewhere else. You can throw like a time bomb grenade. You can freeze certain people for a certain amount of time. My only complaint with that is that none of the enemies and stuff warrant the use of it, so you can just run through the game without using any of that. Like raising my hand here, all I used was time dodge because it was fucking awesome to use and very satisfying. I felt like the Flash with guns. But
Did you play it on easy?
Yeah. I mean that's not gonna change the fact that it does like no when you don't need to use it. By not needing to use it, I mean like just go to Arkham. You need to hit like B to go under. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're doing combat, you need to hit a person a certain way to take them down. You don't need to use any of these time stuff to move them forward, which I'm like a little bummed about because it's like then why put it in? It seemed like it's like an afterthought. Not an afterthought, but like it doesn't complement the gameplay because it's still just a generic shooter at that point. The contextual cover system is pretty nice. I'm glad everybody's slowly moving to that because I didn't care for that in Gears of War, just hitting A to throw myself at fucking walls. That's about it. Like, if you have Xbox One Game Pass, this would be cool. That would be a good time to play it. I don't recommend spending like $40-$50 on this game. The story was I thought it was pretty cool, easy to follow.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, it wasn't that long either. It's only 5 acts. And yeah. Like it's a lot of, it's very meh to me. I enjoyed the story a bit because I like time travel and the actors had their highs and lows. Some scenes were really good, really well done. Some scenes were like, could have been better. But yeah. And I know there's some characters that's there's some episodes that like feel very cringe. Like the acting is just not up to par with like Bobby Drake and Littlefinger. That's about it. It's very meh. Yeah, that's about it. Until we get to music. You want to talk about Soul Calibur, Brian?
It's gonna take like 5 minutes at most. When I was streaming on Friday. I was playing Dragon Ball to try out Cooler in 17. And then the network for that just decided, no, you're not allowed to play online. I'm gonna crash on you, the game completely, and then I'm gonna disconnect you every like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
So I was like, fuck it, let me try some Soul Calibur online beta, right?
Okay.
So I get in, and I went on basically a whole rant on how some games were dead and the time it took for me to find a match. So then I finally found a match.
Yeah.
Compared to like Soul Calibur 4, because I didn't play 5, this one actually has online play. The other one was basically like, let me just see what I pressed 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
This was it felt better. The game feels faster, but maybe that's just because I haven't played Soul Calibur in a while. And then the second match I did, the guy was AFK, so I just knocked him off the level. So I only have a small window into playing it, and
I was watching Chris play it because on Friday he was actually playing it as well. And I'll try to remember the thing that happened when I was Keelik and you threw me off the level. I forgot the dialogue that we exchanged beforehand.
like a noob hold up.
That's what it was. I could not remember what it was. Was that 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing Keelik, but I don't know. It doesn't matter because the point of I was playing Keelik and I thought I could just out fucking poke him with the long stick that he has as a fucking weapon. And I think I had like most of my health still, but then I was getting hit a bunch, and I got up. As I was getting up, I said, "I'm playing like a noob. Hold up!" But we were near at the edge, and he did just one sweep, and my character just fucking ringed out. Oh, great times!
It made me miss playing the game the little bit that I played, but I don't know if I want to spend $60 on character creation.
I was gonna say that's mostly what you did when you had 4.
Yeah, I mean, the online was trash, so what am I supposed to do?
I think you beat I think it had a story mode. Or maybe it was just arcade mode. You beat everybody's arcade mode, and every time I see you load that up, you're just making another character.
Yeah. This one has an actual story mode apparently, so but is it $60 worth? Probably not. I'll probably get it if it gets to like 40 or less.
I'm sure on sale it'll get to 30.
Because they said if this doesn't sell well, then that's the end of the series. So I don't know.
That's too bad. But I don't think I've ever seen it popping off at tournaments. All I see is Tekken, Street Fighter, now Dragon Ball.
The last one, it mattered. The people that was like well received was the second game.
That's one with Link, Heihachi, and Spawn, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
The third one was apparently no, you're right. It's 2.
Oh.
The third one had Ryu Hayabusa, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And then the fourth one had Yoda, Vader, and Starkiller. The fifth one had Ezio, and then the sixth one has Geralt.
Oh, okay. I don't remember him being. I googled Soul Calibur 3 Ryu. In GameFAQs, September 11th, 2008, someone asked, "Who is the Ryu of Soul Calibur series?"
Okay. Probably Cassandra Sophidia. It's pretty easy.
From what the, Aces 5180 says, Ryu is Kilik and Ken is Maxi.
The Ken and Maxi thing I can completely agree with.
She just hit buttons and move on?
He has a nunchuck. He has nunchucks, so you can't just wing it.
You're right. What am I doing here? Did I play anything else? Oh, but on a side note, remember how a long time ago I'm like, I gotta go check if I can play the DLC for Shovel Knight? The Scepter one? Yeah, I logged in today because I'm like, oh, that could be a Halloween stream. I mean, it's not scary, but he's very spooky looking and shit. So yeah, it's part of my GOG copy. So I just have to install it and play it. And I'm gonna get the other thing too. Yeah, I just gotta do it. But yeah, you guys can
do spooky streams on like weekends or throughout the week, or what are you doing?
I think it's throughout the week. But I think Janana wanted to watch me play. Like, she doesn't want to play Resident Evil 7. She just wants to like get the jump scares. Like remember what happened to Outlast? Where Gabby's like, "Hey, let's play."
Point I fucking ruined it.
Yeah, until it wasn't. First of all, it was enhanced. Second of all, it was, "Hey, let's play Outlast." And I'm like, "All right." 5 minutes in,
it was, I want to play Outlast, and you're like, "Oh, we should record it. We should stream it or whatever." Literally, the first jump scare, she hands you the controller. You played the rest of it.
Yeah. So that's why it's gonna be Resident Evil 7. I guess might as well talk about it now. Since it's Orlando, that has everything to do with Halloween. Since it's fucking October, we're gonna be doing spooky streaming sessions season. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, dude. I have a bunch of classic movies I'm gonna be watching and then talking about on here, and also see if I can get through Resident Evil 7, Outlast 2. I don't know if I have any other spooky games. I haven't played Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, and I have those.
Do you have Soma?
Soma? No, I don't think I have Soma. But that one's
for free.
How bad is Layers of Fear? Is that like heavy on the jump scares, or?
It has good reviews, and someone that I used to watch stream, it was one of Kelsey's friends that was streaming. Within like 5 minutes, he's already about to shit himself. So.
Okay, I mean, yeah, as long as it's like horror games or just creep, it's Halloween themed. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind playing it.
Just don't play Slender.
Yeah, I don't have no intention of playing Slender. I already saw the speed run. I know how to beat it now. That man fucking bolted. I guess a little bit back up on there. Johan, friend of ours here, friend of the show, played Slender Man, and he played it like he was playing Pyro in TF2. Just holding forward and spamming the button until he got all the fucking notes and got to the second level. So he sped on the first part. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear. He's in the chat with us. Hello, Jahan. Alright, so yeah, that's about the plans for Halloween, I guess. I should have waited until the plug section, but I guess we'll talk about it again there.
If you do any of that during the weekend, let me know.
Yeah, it might be during the weekend because that's when everybody has off and we can just hang around and get scared. But I'll have to see. Yeah, I can set up. Yeah, I can set it up so it captures the PC. I'm losing track of fucking what are we doing here? Oh, music. I'll get the singles out of the way first. Tyler, the Creator, Potato Salad. I heard this song on his YouTube channel before, and I'm like, man, this shit is knocking because it's a very old school. What is it? Lo-fi hip hop sounding instrumental, and they're just spitting over, and it's just so smooth. What is it? Boom? That's not boom bap. That's not boom bap, is it?
I haven't heard it, so I don't know.
Fuck. I'm gonna say it's boom bap. Fuck it.
Let me see. Now I want to see if you're an idiot.
All right.
What's it called? Give Me Money?
No, it's Tyler, the Creator, Potato Salad.
A$AP Rocky in it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know if Tyler, the Creator, ever gets the credit he deserves, but he can sometimes rap some shit on some nice beats, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, highly recommend go check that shit out. Huh?
It sounds like he's trying to make it boom bap, but it's not like really boom bap.
Oh, then I'm a liar. I'm sorry. It's just very chill fucking hip. It's like, you know that the lo-fi hip hop channel that you used to study? It's like that's what he's rapping over. And it's yes. And it's not like yelling rapping, he's just chilling, saying what he's gotta say, move on. Highly recommend it. Go listen to that single.
Speaking of lo-fi stuff out there, I was working on the flip for Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It's like, I don't know what to do with my life, so then I just loaded up another song and started putting shit together, and it sounds like some kind of like, it sounds like some type of like 80s like, what's that shit called? Vaporwave, but like
oh shit, don't fuck with me like that, bro. You got some vaporwave going?
No, not yet. Not like completely like that, but I was like, what the fuck is this? In like 30 seconds, I was like, this is actually slapping a little bit.
Okay, you gotta get on that vaporwave vibe, bro.
Fuck you.
You say that now, but once you get that shit, you'll be like, okay, I get it. DJ Snake Taki dude. I played this thinking I was gonna hate everything about it. It has Ozuna in it, Cardi B and Selena Gomez all having their verses and all speaking Spanish. It actually fucking low-key slaps in my... When I was listening to it, I'm like headbanging to it. I'm like, okay, this is a party-ass song. I fuck with this song, dude. I see this song being on the fucking radio for quite some time.
I'm skipping through it. I just heard the chorus part. And right now I'm upset. But I know if this played anywhere when I had my Millie Rocks ready, then I'd probably enjoy the song.
Yeah, you will. Just listen to it completely some other time. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
It's pretty good stuff.
There, I got me.
Like what, 20 seconds in, or did
I skipped to when the I guess it's not like the chorus section, but the main part where the drums fully come in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can see that being added to One Ya Bomba Ya Don't Know It.
I don't know if it's, but like, I don't know if it's. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So what do you want to start? I can just fucking gush all over fucking Young Sinatra 4, or I can be whatever with Carter 5.
I literally, as soon as I finished listening to Young Sinatra, you called me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you haven't heard of Carter 5 yet?
Yeah, I heard it yesterday.
Oh, let's get through Carter 5 first, then.
Let me see what I liked about it.
there was some choice ass songs. I'm like, oh shit. But
Carter 5.
Yeah, Carter 5 run. It seems like the popular one is definitely Mona Lisa, and I definitely agree. Mona Lisa is really good. Let me see I forgot the fucking. He has 20-something songs on here.
Yeah, it's 23 songs.
That's
right?
Gosh.
I put a heart next to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 songs out of 23. I put a heart next to. There's one song on here. Let me remember what was the name of it.
Oh, I wanted to like "Don't Cry," but I did not like that chorus.
I got tired of this song like a quarter of the way through.
What else? Let me see. Yeah,
The
Mona Lisa.
What About Me song?
Oh, that was good too.
I already know who wrote it. I already know who wrote it or just pitched the idea to him. That's a Party Next Door song.
Oh, word.
If you
I don't listen to it. I don't listen to Party Next Door. So
even the way he delivers some songs, like there's one where he just delivers it weird. Hold on, let me listen to it. He's like, hold on.
I do have to. Oh, so now that I'm looking at the track list, can I get a little bit of props to Nicki Minaj? What are you doing? What are you doing?
There it is. The way he goes in the chorus is like, now you run out with him, and then the line right after that, that's literally how Party writes his songs.
His songs? Oh, okay.
It just sounds like a stream of like thoughts to like R&B music. That's what Party Next Door song. He even delivers the same way he would. Hold on. Right after he says that, he goes, "How you do that?" And that sounds like something Party would do. I was like, how the fuck? And he's not even on the song. That's what's upsetting about it.
Maybe he's got a remix coming.
Hopefully. I'm still waiting on his album. But yeah, what you said about Nicki?
The singing in Dark Side of the Moon. I gotta give her some props. She sounded really good.
It confirmed my theory of her is that when it's her song, the same thing with Big Sean. When it's her song, I don't want to hear it. When she's featuring on it, chances are I probably want to hear it.
Yeah, like she did. I just want to shout that out before we move on. That's Dark Side of the Moon. I liked a lot because Nicki Minaj sold me on. I'm like, oh, the singing's pretty good here. Right. She should do that for her project. Like, do some more singing. Let It Fly with Travis Scott. That was an easy yes. You didn't care for it?
It's just a Travis song.
You said it's a Travis song?
Yeah, with Lil Wayne on it. It's like, you already had your album. Just silly.
That's why I'm like, okay, we got more Travis. Uproar, I liked.
Yeah, that shit. As soon as I heard Susie's voice, I'm like, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. Dope Niggas with Snoop Dogg.
You allowed to say that?
That's the name of the track. What do you want from me?
Calling the Feds. Yeah, I actually really like that song too.
Yeah, that song's pretty dope. I remember the other ones.
The songs I didn't like sounded dated, completely. Like this was made in like '94. But there are other songs that I liked that sounded dated, but it was refreshing, like listening to that kind of style of music again. I'm trying to remember. It's a Demon.
You said Demon?
It's Demon. Okay, no. Forget what I was saying. He sampled Sampha on the last song of this. Yeah. And as soon as I heard that beautiful man's voice, I was like, "There's no way I can not like this." I didn't like it. I didn't need to hear drums on that. If he would have like not even added a verse to it, just played the Sampha song, like, yo, it's the best song of the album. Good job, Lil Wayne, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What song am I thinking of that it sounds very like outdated?
That sounds outdated? I couldn't tell what would sound outdated or not. I ran through it and
Start This Shit Off Right Now sounds like 2000s R&B.
Well, that makes sense. Like, who's on it?
Yeah, Shanti. What else? Is it Perfect Strangers? No, not that.
I can't play these songs to confirm because then we'll get hit with some strikes. Oh man.
Listening to this album, I don't remember what song it is again. Like I listened to it yesterday, and there's so many songs that I got fatigue, so I couldn't remember all the names. But there was a song on here that basically made me wonder, now that Lil Wayne's back, why we need Young Thug.
When did we need Young Thug?
When he says random sounds and I like it.
No, fam. Like I don't think there's a single Young Thug song that I'm like, I think you're not adding to this.
Not his song, like if he's featuring on it and then he goes, "Do-do-do-do-do-do." I'm like, yo.
No, Brian. It's because you laugh at him. That doesn't mean he's just adding anything to the song.
Oh yeah, what about when he goes, Jeffrey?
Nah, dude. I'm good with Young Thug. I don't think I've heard a song where I'm like, yo, we... Yeah, like that's... What? No. I pass. I usually have a hard pass on him. I tried listening to his album and I'm like, I can't finish it.
What song was it?
No idea.
It seems like he was just a poor man's Lil Wayne, and now that he's back, I don't know. I expected to hate this album, but I think it's at least average.
I thought the same thing. When I saw it, I'm like, all right, let's get through it. Let's hear this fucking album that we've been waiting for like 7 years. And it turned out it was fine. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not like, I don't think it's, holy shit, you gotta, everybody drop what you're doing. I thought this weekend was going to be the most baller one. We had fucking Young Sinatra, the new Lil Wayne. I thought Kanye was going to drop his.
He said on Saturday, and then like Monday, he's like, no, it's coming out November.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the fuck? I was waiting for it. And then the fucking potato salad song.
But that came out a while ago.
I know, but I wanted it on streaming services. I saw it on YouTube, and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard it, give it a shot. There's actually some dope albums. It's dope albums. There's some dope albums in this album.
You're crazy.
There's some dope tracks on the album. Another little project that I heard over the weekend, sometimes on repeat driving to work and back, is Young Sinatra 4 by the one and only Logic. Go ahead, Brian, because I'm just gonna gush on that. Like almost every track on here, I had like 4 out of 5 stars.
Out of 14 songs, I hearted 5.
What the fuck?
It's not so much that the album was bad. Overall, it's solid. It's just most of the songs sounded similar.
Yeah, yeah, it's all very cohesive. Yeah, it's all of it sound. He said I'm bringing the boom bap, and almost every single track on there is very boom bapish.
And not only that, he made the songs really long. So even though it's only 14 songs, a lot of it he just didn't catch my interest. Like it sounded the same, and then he was just saying similar shit. So I was like once it got to
fucking Wu-Tang, for me, I'm like, god damn, dude, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. I mean,
when I got to Street Dreams, and on, I was going autopilot.
What? How did you get on Street Dreams? He's telling a story. How do you lose your interest?
I didn't care about it.
The Adventures of Stony Bob. That's when I'm like, okay. I guess this is not. It's not all the way up there. But Legacy came back with it.
I didn't care for it too much. Iconic, I was expecting more from Jaden. He had like 3 lines. I didn't care about Iconic at all. Last Call, to be honest, I didn't want to. It was a blatant rip off of Last Call. So like,
well, I was
like, I don't care about your story.
Whoa. I would say it's inspired by it, Brian. Because he even says it in the beginning. Like he's like, oh, even Kanye had it. I always wanted to make my own, and he made his own. I thought it was really dope.
Even the instrumental is similar to Kanye's.
The beginning part is, but it seems like it changes after a bit. I think it starts off the same way. But yeah, dude, I like from like head to toe. I love this album.
The best song, I think, or for me that I enjoyed the most. I looked to do while I was playing like the first song because it was 7 minutes. I was like, let me see the features. The Wu-Tang Forever song is my second favorite because I saw it has like 4 out of my 5 favorite Wu-Tang members. So like 8 minutes, everybody's just gonna slap rhymes on there, right? And I saw Wale was on a song, and I was like, oh shit, it's probably gonna be some DC go-go music. 2 seconds into the beat, I'm like, I don't care about Logic's verse. I just want to hear Wale's verse.
Oh no! When I heard that beat, I'm like, oh shit, he's having fun with it. Go ahead.
Before Logic even started saying anything, I'm like, just when's Wale's verse?
Oh no,
That's my favorite song of the album. 100 Miles and Running. Favorite song of the album.
that instrumental is so nice. It's fucking fun. Like even you can tell they're both having just fucking fun rapping over it. It's very upbeat, and it's not as serious as the rest. Especially coming off of Wu-Tang Forever, which is just fucking 7 minutes of just hardcore fucking old school rap.
The title track. I was listening to it, and I was going to like. I was listening to it, like, okay, this is good. It's all right. It sounds similar, you know. I'm probably gonna not hard it, and then I hear the Nas sample, "Life's a bitch,"
And then you die. Oh
and
shit!
I was, like, threw my keyboard. I was like, you just can't do that.
It was too. I'm telling you this. And the fucking sample that always gets me every time it plays is "Watching Master at Work," and I'm like, oh fuck. You are watching a master at work, and I think that's Everybody Dies or The Return, one of them.
He played it on Wu-Tang Forever, I think. He played it on one of the last songs of the album, and then he played it on another one. I don't remember. And
he played it on Iconic.
Everybody Dies or The Return.
I think it's Everybody Dies he plays it on. You were watching a master at work, and I'm like, yes. Yeah, dude. The one song that I think it's the worst song on here is I don't like the Ryan Tedder chorus.
Not one bit.
Not a single
Get
bit.
that shit out of here.
I did not care for that chorus. I'm like, come on. But besides that, I enjoyed almost just about every single one of these tracks.
Yeah. The worst I'd say for most of this song, or at least this album, minus that song, I genuinely dislike that song. But everything else, the worst score I would give it is it was alright. Everything else was average, above average, or I genuinely liked it, which is basically 100 Miles and Running.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this album's trash. It's just solid.
But this is what I love this because I love that boom bap sound. I like how he sounds rapping over it. I'm just a fucking glowing yes for me. This would probably get me to start listening to the other Young Sinatras because I started listening to Logic at his first studio album, which was Under Pressure, and that's when I joined the boat or joined the hype, I guess. So if the other Young Sinatras are just like this, fuck it, I'm in.
I've heard one of his other Sinatra ones. I don't remember which one. And I was like, I don't know. And then I moved on.
He just made noises.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, that's all I can say. Just fucking listen to it. A glowing recommendation from me. I loved almost every track on here. At this point I have it like my transit. Is it transit? No, my fucking. What is it when you're going from work and back? What is it?
Your commute?
My commute. Why did I keep thinking it started with a T? My commute is usually this album playing. This is definitely up there for my top of the year. I'm digging this one a lot.
Two albums that already solidified. If I do a top 3, I just need to find the third.
We're probably gonna be doing 5.
Mm.
Like top 5s of everything of the year. So top 5 albums, top 5 maybe TV seasons. I don't know about TV yet. That's weird. Movies, games. But I don't know. Well, we'll talk about of the year stuff later. We still have a bunch of fucking weeks left. We still have 2 whole months. Anything can happen. Yeah, just fuck. Cobra in the chat saying, "Hey, we talking?" Yeah, we fucking getting hype over Young Sinatra 4.
I don't know about we.
Oh, you're right. Just me. Yeah, I'm done. That's all I gotta say. Don't fucking listen to it. I loved it a lot. It's out here. I think that fucking sums up what we did and what we consumed. Unless you got something else. I'm trying to think if I did something else. I didn't write it down.
All I did was DLC for Dragon Ball, and that's the only extra thing I played or watched.
Did you talk about that last week? No, it came out Friday, right?
Yeah, it came out Friday.
You want to talk about Cooler in 17 or?
I dropped Broly for Cooler.
Dropped Broly for Cooler? Oh yeah, you said it.
Yeah, and then I realized after I did that, I don't miss Broly at all. I was just playing him because I like the character.
Yeah, so he
It was
wasn't.
like an epiphany. It's like, why the fuck am I playing him? I don't even like playing him.
So he. Oh, so he wasn't. He wasn't even fun to play. I thought you enjoyed doing the fucking face smushes and the.
I did until I came back to the game. Like, 'cause I hadn't played it in a while, and I think it was the week before this week I played the game again. And I was like, this is just like this shit would never work if I went offline. This is just like gimmicks. Like he's not that solid of a character. I'm just relying on super armor and them to be scared and watch me throw them.
Mm.
Then Cooler came out, big body, you know. He has Android 21 reach with his tail.
Jesus.
Solid damage. He has a counter level 3 if it's on the ground, so I can if you hit me, it goes into a level 3, or it's a command grab in the air. He has an invincible tiger knee DP. He has his own beam. It's not his assist, but he has his own beam. And he has a full screen low move. You get the blocks crouching.
And it's a full screen move.
Yeah.
Is that a single button or a command? Like.
It's command. Quarter circle back the key button. He has 3 lows. That crouching medium and forward heavy. He does like a doom stomp. He's just really fun to play.
Sounds like you got a lot of options.
And I don't have to respect anybody, but in a legit way, not a gimmick, super armor way. It made me think, like, after I thought that, I was like, even in Marvel 3, I dropped all the characters I liked because at the end of the day, I don't want to play a character just because I like the character itself and not how they play.
I'm okay with doing that. I still like playing like. Oh, I was gonna ask you. Did you get a chance to play the 1v1, 2v2 stuff yet?
No, I completely forgot it was a thing until after I ended my stream.
I have to try that myself.
I need to see if you can do it locally.
I imagine you should be able to do it locally, no problem. I want to see if there's matchmaking for it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If you can do it online, that'd be interesting. I still want them to add like some type of mode where we can play online the way that Johan, Javi, and I were doing it, but not having to pass the controller. Like you just have 3 people on the same PS4 go online.
Oh, that'd be cool. That wouldn't be difficult to add either.
That'd be fun, and it could be a cool series for whenever you want to play the game again. Who else came out? 17. It's just a whole lot of mix-up bullshit. It's not my kind of character. After I saw like a little bit of Max playing him, I was like, this is not for me. He's like a Gohan, but he gave up like gapless block strings for left and right mix-ups. You have to guess which side he's going to be on instead of just high or low. He seems solid. I just don't want to play him. It's not my kind of character. And he doesn't have a beam assist, so.
You were counting on him too.
It's kind of Cooler having a beam assist. No, they gave him a full screen tiger knee assist, which isn't bad, but yeah, I don't play mix-up characters. I don't want to break my hands for nothing.
Right. That's about it, I guess. I do have to try the
season of DLC.
Do you see them announcing the season pass this year or waiting till next year?
What else events are there? TGS passed, right?
I thought you said something to me. TGS just finished passing.
Hold on, there's a Dragon Ball, like, you know how there's Capcom Cup? There's a Dragon Ball Cup, something like that. Maybe at the end of that, whenever that is.
Dragon Ball Cup?
Like it's a tournament series for it. FighterZ Cup, that's what it's called. So maybe that tier list. I don't want to see a tier list. I don't want to see Gohan at the top.
Well, I guess let me know because it's literally showing shit that has nothing to do. Oh, there's costumes. That's what that is. I could be Frieza. We're out here. I could be Master Roshi.
For what?
For Halloween. Fucking yeah.
I could probably do that.
Huh?
Frieza's short. I can probably actually do that.
Oh, it has a ball cap. What if I don't want a ball cap?
Shave your head.
Oh, is there a young Roshi?
FighterZ Cup.
That I don't know what of?
Am I an idiot? Is this actually a thing?
What?
I thought you were going to be Spider-Man.
Randall, I could be Spider-Man Roshi. Randall's creativity is just hitting the fucking plumbing, dude.
Alright, so I don't know when the finals for this thing is, but if that's still a world tour, that's what it's called. Idiot. Hold on. Whatever date that is, the last day of that, maybe the season 2 is announced, or just next year.
Okay, well,
See.
that's probably when they'll probably announce it then, if they have anything else planned after this.
But they have events until January of next year. So, yeah, so whenever this ends, I guess.
Well, I guess I can tell you there's not going to be a PSX.
Yeah, because that got canceled, right?
They're just not having one.
I mean, Kind of Funny's apparently having their own thing at the
I
same
heard
day.
about that. Yeah, they said that since they're not doing one, asking any developers to message them if they want to show off any games. Which I guess, yeah, that'll work, but so we'll see. Let's go to the news. First one.
I'm surprised you didn't add the Google adding streaming games thing.
I did. Just the second one on there, Brian.
Well, maybe if the name of the article was something different.
Yeah. We'll get to that. It's a good week for news like this because it gets me hopeful for the future. First one up. PS4 extends crossplay to wait, everyone gets excited. To Fortnite. Just Fortnite. Let's see. Following a comprehensive evaluation process, SIE has identified a path towards supporting cross-platform features for select third-party content. We recognize that PS4 players have been eagerly awaiting an update, and we appreciate the community's continued patience as we have navigated through the issue to find a solution. End quote. They said multiple times that it's not a flip of a switch to get that working. As if we didn't have a case where Rocket League had it working crossplay, and all they did was flip a switch to disable it because PS4 didn't want that to happen. Yeah, it is a flip of a switch. We understand what you're trying to do. Fortnite basically forced your hand. What's up, dude? We have resident second player. Saitama Lover. And he's just dropping apples onto the fucking ground now. Taking a huge old bite. Yep, now he upgraded here. Welcome Randall to the show. Just came from the gym. Coming in the middle of the podcast.
Is he fingering himself?
I think so. I mean, you don't see his other hand. Randall loves eating on top of my computer. I hope he's ready to drop another fucking load of cash to get me a computer just like his.
Please. What is wrong with you?
Watch your hands.
There are kids watching this.
There's kids on my
For the
podcast.
babies.
There's children on my podcast right now. Think I care?
He's called you a child. What are you gonna do?
So yeah.
It's hot.
Thanks. PS4 finally added fucking crossplay. The beta started early last week. I think people are playing, and this is a great start. I don't buy for a second that, hey, it takes really long to enable this. The next possible game is probably going to be Rocket League, since they have it all set up to work that way anyway. So you can expect soon that Rocket League's probably going to be the next game to be like, oh, now we're crossplay too. Yeah, I guess hooray, they finally did it. But that's all you'll get from me, because should have been done a long time ago.
I forget Rocket League. Rocket League, you heard me? Shit, I'll be back. Rocket League is a fucking game. I forget it's still out. So that's good on them.
Yes, and they're also doing really well. And now adding these crossplays can help them a ton. What's up, dude?
Hey, Brian look kind of snazzy.
Brian looks kind of what?
Snazzy. I like that hoodie you rocking, man.
Mine's are up here, you pervert.
He gets on this podcast and starts eyeing boys. Little boys.
I'm just saying that hoodie that he's wearing is very stylish.
I should be looking at.
Wherever you got that, man, that was a good buy.
Easy to see.
Really good buy, you know? Don't you think so, Anthony?
I hope you're going to be saving all that cash you got for the N7 to get me a new computer while less fucking eating you're doing all over it. And I'm not going to be cheap, bro. I'm going to get some good
If you
stuff
think
fucking...
that an Apple could destroy your computer, then
Then what, Randall? Please tell me how liquids don't destroy fucking computers.
what liquid did you see?
So Assassin's Creed is going to be playable through Chrome on Friday. And you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? Through Chrome? Yeah.
On the interwebs?
Yeah, on the interwebs. Google's going to start beta testing their streaming service, a streaming platform. Right now, dubbed Project Stream. You can sign up for the beta, and it doesn't guarantee you're going to play it. It's just going to pick a certain amount of kids, like a small pool, to start testing out their hardware. So yeah, this week, if as of recording, October 5th, Friday, you can play Assassin's Creed Odyssey for free for a short amount of time, as Google tests their cloud gaming platform. You can use.
I want to play it.
Huh?
I want to play it. When does it start?
That's October 5th. I said.
Okay, good.
He's on the podcast. He's not even listening to me.
No, sorry, wrong question. I wanted to ask you how long it is gonna last.
Oh, that's a good question. They just said it starts Friday. They don't say when it's gonna end. They recommend you have at least 25 megabits download speed, controller, or a keyboard and mouse will still work in a Ubisoft account. So if you don't have a Uplay account, go ahead and set that up before it starts.
You ever notice that Bryant has like the TV show voice?
What's a TV show voice? The only TV show voice that comes to mind when you say that is the Twilight Zone intro.
No, I mean like Wheel of Fortune or something like that. Like you said, I like to know what happens for 300 Jeopardy.
I don't hear it,
What
man.
happens for 300?
See, doesn't he sound like it?
I guess.
He has a great
Like a contestant?
radio/TV voice.
Oh.
Thanks for calling this late afternoon. How you doing?
I guess, yeah, you can make a living out of that.
I'm gonna sell my voice for sexy things.
See, now this is where it goes, fella.
I mean, he can make a lot of money off of that, too.
That's not where we're going, though. We're talking about...
Who's we? Will you his manager?
You don't know. You know this.
Not me.
Sorry.
Shit, dude. Brian's already getting fame, and he's trying to take credit over here. I saw straight out of Compton, Randall.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Hellboy got their first fucking poster, and it looks dope. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just Hellboy with a sword. His arm looks a bit different than the previous ones, but I'm digging it. Hold on, let me see if I can put it.
Wait, what?
You don't see his arm? It looks different.
Wait, hold on, wait.
What?
There's a new movie coming out?
Randall, yes. The guy who plays,
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, okay.
in Stranger Things, the
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
what's his name? The cop in Stranger Things.
11.
Yeah, 11. That's 11 right there. Man, she got jacked. Also, shouldn't we be covering this then?
She stays jacked. No, she changed genders. That's why she's Hellboy now.
Got it.
Keep up.
Hobbs. It's Hobbs, right? Or Hobbs?
Hobbs,
Something like that. The cop in Stranger Things. He got super swole,
my guy.
So
and he's.
that's him.
It should
That's
be.
not
Yeah.
a suit.
Oh, I don't know if it's a suit, but that's supposed to be him. I
So
guess
he
he's.
looks super diesel, bro. Like
That's
he live in the gym.
Oh, Javi in the chat says Hopper. Thank you. But that's not impossible, Randall. You've seen people.
I'm not saying, but it takes years to look like that, bro.
No, it doesn't.
Years.
Years? No, it doesn't. Say that to Christian Bale.
Okay.
See, that's a Chris Pratt.
They don't look like that. They might be ripped, but they don't have that muscle mass.
Because he's bigger. He's a bigger person, Randall. You think I can look like that? He's taller than me.
But it takes a lot to put on muscle.
But I mean, even if it's him or a costume, it looks like what Hellboy's supposed to be looking like. In theaters, April 12th. I'm super hyped. Having this rebooted will be great. Get a newfound audience, especially everybody's loving the nerdy stuff now.
Especially since that he was in Injustice, you got more people in.
That's true. And that's about it for news that I thought was relevant here. Unless you guys got something else.
What did you say about Quantum Break?
You're gonna have to watch earlier in the podcast, Randall. I'm not gonna repeat what I said for Quantum Break.
I'm not telling you to repeat everything you said. I just want to know what you said, like in one sentence. Like, just give me the gist. Did you like it?
I liked the story because it was time travel. Gameplay was meh, and I didn't care for the episodes thing, like having TV shows in between the acts, because it kind of brought you out of it.
What did you think of the ending?
Randall, I'm not gonna. If you want to know if I talked about the ending, you can go watch earlier or be here on time.
You could just tell me right now whether you like it or not.
I could, but I'm not.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just be difficult. Sure, why not?
Let's just be difficult. How about let's be late?
I was at the gym, bro.
Oh, you couldn't have gone earlier?
No.
I
had arrangements.
You had arrangements?
With Ryan, yes.
You can't work out without a trainer? It's physically, you can't lift anything?
I'm not saying I can't, but we had a schedule, so I can't. I'm not going to go to the gym earlier just to come back and work out with him.
Hey, just letting you know, bro. But he'd rather come over here late, eat over my fucking PC, and then demand this information that's been said an hour ago. You better try again, Randall. What is your fucking problem? You got me cursing to the kids now. You bring him out of me. You bring the worst out of me right now.
Terrible human being.
What you mispronounced best. That's what you said.
Right?
No, I think you said it right.
Yeah. Surrounded by haters. Anything else? News you guys give a shit about?
Venom.
Oh, Venom. Yeah, that's the social media embargo's up, and it's very down the middle. Some people like it, some people fucking hate it.
It is?
Yeah.
Did Jeremy Jones watch it?
I don't know. I don't follow his social media.
I thought that was your boy.
I don't know him personally, but I watch his reviews.
So you didn't watch his review on
because that's not out yet, Randall. I said social media embargo.
Yeah, but he usually watches the movies like a week in advance, sometimes two.
Okay, Randall, but I just said he's not gonna have a video out. It's social media embargo, which means you can comment on social media about it, and that's it. You're not listening to me. That's you come here late. That means. You come here late.
I don't know what that means.
You start
social
eating?
Media embargo.
I mean, you can't.
Up,
that sounds like a
drink.
drink.
Talk about whatever it is. That means they can talk about whatever the said subject is. They're allowed to speak on it on social media.
And even then, it's about certain things. You can't talk about a lot of stuff besides a quick, "Hey, I thought this," and that's it. The in-depth review is a different embargo, and that'll come up later in the week.
You know what an NDA is, right?
Who?
NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
That's what an embargo is.
So imagine part of that being lifted.
Just part of it, not all of it.
You disclose some information on social media, but there's still technically like an NDA for other medias to discuss your thoughts on the movie. Does that make sense?
Could you just humor me and look up and see if he made a video on YouTube?
Why?
On UBTube. I just want to see if he put anything up.
I don't know why.
You could just click his name right there. He's like right there.
Oh, I didn't see him there. I saw Mr. Negative there. No, he hasn't.
Click videos.
Randall. This uploads shows all of his uploads.
Is it
in
most
order?
Recent order?
Yes, Randall. 1 day, 5 days, 6 days, a week ago.
I'm surprised.
What did Mitch?
How are you surprised? The NDA is not up, Randall.
Even I could have sworn I've seen him do videos even with that whole non-disclosure thing.
No,
but he just doesn't say if he thinks it's good or bad.
No. Each movie has its own NDA. Venom is waiting until fucking the 2 days before to let it go out, which one means it's probably shit and they don't want the world to know yet.
Why you immediately go negative?
Because that's what else? They need more people in the seats. So if a bad review comes out way in advance, guess the amount of people who are going to go watch it, Randall?
So you think it's going to be bad because of that?
That's usually an indicator. That's a good indicator. It's not 100%. It doesn't always happen like that. Because Avengers had the same thing. They waited until the NDA was at the end, but that was for reasons. Obvious reasons.
Which were?
Spoilers.
Oh.
On a fucking movie that took 10 years to make. Or in the making, I guess. So yeah, having this NDA a day or two before the release, that doesn't spell great for me. But I could be wrong. But from what I see from the social media, it's been right down the middle. Some people are like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's not that bad."
It's hard for me to believe.
And there's some people who say it's horrible.
It's hard for me to believe that it would be horrible because what's it called? Is it
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
So let's talk about Tom Hardy real quick. I think a day or two ago, he comes out and says they removed 30 minutes of his favorite part of the movie.
What?
Wait. And now I think today or yesterday, I don't know what day it was, he comes out and tries to roll it back because I'm sure someone told him, "Hey, why'd you say that?" before the movie came out. And he said, hold on, let me double check my facts before.
Oh my God. Oh well, I guess this movie's gonna suck.
Give me a
Says
second.
he didn't hold back criticism on his Venom.
Says Son didn't hold back.
Oh.
Says his favorite 40 minutes were cut from Venom. That was yesterday. Or maybe 2 days ago.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah. So then I think it was today he rolled it back and said something else. There it is. Tom Hardy clarifies Venom cuts, says movie has everything I want and more. That was 10 hours ago.
That's horse manure. Somebody said something to him.
Yeah, I'm sure. But we're not going to know for sure until we watch it. I'm still cautiously optimistic because we get to see Venom do cool stuff. Hopefully.
The only reason I'm very interested in it is because Tom Hardy is playing it. I mean, I'm not going to say... I've never been like a Venom fan.
I just like the way Venom looks, and I like the symbiotes backstories. They're all pretty unique, and not unique, but they're all interesting to me.
And why they had to go extra overboard, they call it symbiote.
I never knew how to properly say it. I just read it, and I read it as symbiote.
Yeah. They said symbiote. They said that.
Yeah. It's a bunch of what do you call them?
Memes
or whatever of Simba holding a yacht in his hand. It's terrible, man.
I've never seen them.
I don't know how. It's all over the internet.
Simba holding a yacht. Oh my god, that's fucking great. Cobra in the chat says, Simba holding a yacht, question mark? Yeah, dude.
I haven't seen any of the trailers or the teasers or the posters or anything, so I just know it's a Venom movie and it's Tom Hardy, so I'm expecting something out of it, unfortunately.
I mean, we're probably going to see it this week, and we'll give you guys our impressions next week. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That's fucking excellent.
What about, did you talk about Dark Phoenix?
No. The trailer?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second trailer. I haven't watched it.
I didn't know there was two. I only thought there was
Wrong movie. Second trailer is the new Spider-Verse movie. Has a new trailer. I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I saw a screenshot of it because Twitter doesn't let me get away from things.
Yeah,
Screenshot of what?
It shows Spider-Man PS4's costume in it because he's part of canon. He's canon. Oh, well, there's that too. He's like you see his suit in the background.
It showed multiple different spiders in like a cafe.
As in from the different verses.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if you want me to keep talking or.
I don't care about spoilers.
I didn't ask you.
Okay.
I mean, I saw the image. I know who's it is. I saw the 6 that are on there.
Yeah, I just won't.
And you said you had. So what about
Dark Phoenix. I haven't talked about it, but I mean, it looks like
Yeah,
another.
it looks
X-Men.
right?
It looks
Fox is doing this, right?
Yeah, it's,
So it's gonna be
Marvel
garbage.
hasn't. I don't know about garbage. I enjoyed like First Class. I enjoyed.
First Class is the only X-Men movie that was made that was good.
No, you didn't like X-Men 1 and 2?
No,
Oh, X-Men 1 and 2 I thought were
I
fine.
don't like the first 3.
Oh, okay.
I thought they all was garbage except for First Class.
First Class and I think Days of Future Past were good.
Yeah, I like
I didn't
these.
like
Yeah, I also
Apocalypse.
like Days. I didn't care for Apocalypse. Yeah, I mirror exactly what Brian just said.
I didn't like Days of Future Past because they changed the story. Like they made it all about Wolverine when it's not supposed to go down like that.
Well, I mean, then now you understand Brian's feelings.
So you don't like when they change a story that's dear to you, Randall?
I'm pretty sure this has something to do with Ragnarok.
Yeah, because it's exactly what you just said. And you kept asking,
I
why
never-
don't you like it?
I never said that what they did was right, but the movie was still good. I thought it was funny. I thought it was, it was entertaining.
No, we're just calling you out because you kept asking him. You kept saying you don't understand why he doesn't like it.
Because of the same reasons I just said. Because I thought it was funny and entertaining, and it had good action in it.
Okay.
I understand that.
I understand
it didn't
that. That's
stay
why
true to
you
the
like
story.
it. But you're asking him why he doesn't like it. He gave you that answer, and you continue to say, "I don't understand why you didn't
I
like
guess
it because it was funny."
I guess because it didn't. I don't know. They never said that was going to be Planet Hulk, even though it has Planet Hulk elements in it.
Well, that's because they were in licensing hell, Randall. They couldn't do a solo.
Why they couldn't do it? He belonged to
couldn't get
Sony at
rights
the time or
from-
something.
They couldn't get rights from Universal for Hulk.
Oh.
So they had
Does Universal still own Hulk?
that I know of. I don't remember them buying anything from them. Unfortunately, but I don't know for sure.
So most of the Marvel characters are still not back home yet.
Everything from Fox's thing, yes, but not from.
But Fox covers what? X-Men, Fantastic Four,
Fantastic Four.
and who else?
Deadpool.
And Deadpool.
And those are the big guys. So. Oh, speaking of Deadpool, do you guys see they're releasing a PG-13 cut of Deadpool 2?
Yeah, on Christmas or something, or Christmas
Yeah.
version of it.
And it's gonna take the story the story structure is gonna be like Princess Bride, where someone's telling the story of Deadpool 2, and it's gonna be cut in a certain way, so it's like less gore, and what's it called?
Okay.
I forgot the reasoning. I thought it was Deadpool 2 Christmas. Oh, there you go. Banana. The Deadpool Before Christmas. Fox announced some shifting around with its release schedule. That a toned-down cut of Deadpool 2 would be making its way to theaters.
They're trying to suck out as much money as they can because that's their last movie.
What's in theaters just is going to give you a lot to play with.
I can't wait till that comes out.
Oh, the Alita movie?
Yeah, man.
It's been moved.
The hell is that?
What do you mean it's been moved? As in delayed?
It's like the Deadpool 2 movie is coming out the day that was supposed to come out. So, it still says December 21st. But I don't know if they
What
switched
movie?
it.
That jump is
Hold
good,
on.
man.
It's like a CG. No, it's not a CG movie, is it? It's a
Yeah.
girl with the huge eyes. She's like a battle mech. She's like an assassin.
I mean, she's CG. And a lot of the other people she's fighting with, the cyborg.
Yeah, like that face is gonna pop. Like those eye size is gonna bother me the entire movie.
Why?
It just looks weird, Randall. It's like those are huge eyes.
I mean, she's not real.
I get it, but I'm just letting you know that it's gonna draw my attention. I'm gonna be like, what? Why is her eyes like that? It's just that's it. It's gonna take my attention's gonna be like her
Just
eyes.
pretend you watching anime.
I can't because it's not anime, Randall.
It has anime style.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but it's fused with real life. When is it getting pushed? February 14th now. Next year.
That's garbage.
I haven't even seen it yet.
It looks good though, man. It looks really good.
It looks like a fun ass movie, dude. The trailer was pretty cool.
I didn't even know the name of it. I didn't even hear you.
Oh, Elite.
Alita Battle Angel.
Alita Battle Angel. You still look confused. Okay. How about that? A Star is Born, guys. Looking forward to that.
What is that?
The Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper movie.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That shit looks cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you guys see the fucking? Did you see the Elton John trailer?
Elton John trailer.
They're making a movie. You know the same way they're doing the Queen movie. They're doing it for Elton John. The trailer came out. Or the teaser for it came out.
Who's out?
The guy the kid in Kingsman.
The kid, the main character.
Yeah, he looks like him though.
Really?
In full getup, he looks like Elton John.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show. Yeah, just type Elton John. You'll get the movie.
That's ironic that he's playing the role since they were in a movie together.
It's called Rocket Man. Where's the image?
He's not gonna sound like him though.
Oh, probably not. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You see him?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me switch over to left. The one on the left is him in getting his getup, and on the one on the right is a young Elton John.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
All right.
That was very descriptive.
Yeah, he was. I think he just got excited from the picture. He can't hear us anymore. We can talk shit now. Why do I hear noise?
It's probably coming from his mic.
It's not. It's weird. All right. Let's go with releases, I guess. Unless you got something else, Randall. You got something else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. Wait, no. No, I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
It usually comes up after we stop recording. You're like, oh, fuck, I forgot to talk about this.
Maybe. I can't think of it.
What?
Venom comes out. Then the next movie that comes out. I feel like there's another movie that comes out after Venom. This year.
It comes out after Venom?
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse. But I don't know if
that's not what I'm thinking.
Something before that?
Oh! When does Aquaman come out?
Good question. I thought that was early next year. Anthony, release date, idiot.
December.
Oh, it is December. Okay, then that's probably what it is. Jesus. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I forgot Amber Heard's in it.
I feel like she's underrated.
Who, Amber Heard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is.
Oh, I didn't know he was in this.
Green Goblin?
Yeah.
He's playing Nuidis Vulko.
What are you looking at?
Aquaman cast.
Oh.
Look who's also in it.
Who's this guy?
If you're looking at the cast, why don't you have it on the screen?
Isn't that the same guy that's in Spider-Man?
Wow, Randall. I don't know if it is. Please let it be him.
It looks like
Randall's gonna look very racist in a second.
I'm not being racist just because he looks like him.
Yep, he's definitely not in it.
Put it on your screen. He looks like him.
Oh my god.
He looks like him.
He thought this man
put up a picture of him and put up
was Mr. Negative in Spider-Man PS4.
They look similar.
I'm sure they do, Randall. I'm sure they do look great. They look.
I've actually seen him from Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
Fucking racist. I knew it.
You telling me he don't look like Mr. Negative?
Randall, he definitely does look like him. I'm sure he does.
It has nothing to do with race. What did he say? What did he say?
He said, "You telling me he's not Jackie Chan?"
Okay.
Oh my god, that's too fucking good. Oh my lord. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Javi in the chat says that's the guy that plays Asian Jim in The Office. I have no idea what that is.
The Office, the TV show.
I know what the show. I just don't know who he's talking about.
Jim is, I think, the guy that's in A Quiet Place. And there's apparently a guy it's an Asian version of him in the show.
Got it. All right, let's get on to the releases and wrap this shit up. This week, last week I said Forza Horizon came out last week, but it didn't. Only for the people who pre-ordered. This week, Forza Horizon 4 comes out Tuesday.
Oh, I know something.
Or today, I guess.
We can talk about since the game is. We talking about games. Bryant, did you discuss say anything about Android 17?
He sure did, Randall.
Oh, okay.
And Cooler.
All right, then never mind.
Next time, be here on time, Randall. All right.
I
Comes
thought
in
you
here.
surprised me with a free copy of Mega Man 11. I almost got myself.
He comes in late. He eats over my computer.
October 2nd.
Yeah, that's today. So this week, Monsters Love You on Nintendo Switch, Mega Man 11 on PC, Nintendo Switch, and PS4. Fist of the North Star. You mentioned that last week. You said they were looking for. You wanted to play that?
Well, I used to watch the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this game is. I don't know if it's beat 'em up or what it is.
Most likely beat him up. Looking at what this cover, it looks like he's gonna be beating up somebody. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise on PS4. Is it an exclusive? That's weird. Valkyrian Arc Hero School Story Nintendo Switch and PS4. Forza Horizon on Xbox One. We out here. Oh, I'm probably gonna play that because I think that's on the Game Pass. So impressions on that next week. We're out here. Battle Box.
Wow.
On PlayStation VR, I think. Assassin's Creed Odyssey on PS4 and Xbox One. People are liking it actually a lot. And PC. Party Crashers on Nintendo Switch, PS4. What happened, bro?
It needs to be free in my inventory already.
Tell me about it. What the hell is that? Oh, that's my mouse cursor going
What are you
over your
talking
screen. The new Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Takes place in Greece.
That didn't look too fun.
Everyone's loving it, dog. Well, it's not your type of game. Because there's a bunch of like inventory management. Because you get like a bunch of stuff, and I don't think you'd be into
Action
it.
RPG.
Yeah. Jetto Mero, Hero of the Universe, on Nintendo Switch.
Have to level up my dongle. Lord.
What'd he say?
I said I have to level up my dongle.
You sure do. You're over there running at 480p. Vertical Drop Heroes HD, Nintendo Switch. Vigilantes on PC. Animated Jigsaws, Japanese Women.
What?
On Nintendo Switch. I don't know.
I just pre-ordered it.
I guess you're doing jigsaw puzzles, but they're all Japanese women. That's just not what I'm gonna be getting.
Oh wow, Super Mario Party's this week.
Yep, Splash Blast Panic on Nintendo Switch, Freaky Awesome on PlayStation 4, WWE 2K19. I didn't even know they're still making those. PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Super Mario Party on Nintendo Switch. Gonna have to get that shit. More Assassin's Creed stuff. There's like 7 different fucking versions of Assassin's
Are the
Creed.
Nintendo games $60 too?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And that's it for this week. Let's go to the movies real quick, man. Let's go to the fucking showtimes real quick. Opens this Friday, A Star is Born. Definitely gonna want to watch that. Venom this Friday. Probably gonna watch that.
What is that story supposed to be about? Is it supposed to be about Lady Gaga?
I don't know. I think it's mostly about Bradley Cooper's character.
Oh, Star being born, Randall.
Okay.
Damn.
They hate you.
Yeah, the hate you give. That's next week, isn't it? That's a long. Why did they put that on here? Opening this week, and it says Friday, October 19th. I'm just gonna go with the ones that say Friday. Heavy Trip coming out this Friday. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
There's a girl at my job that looks like her.
Like Penelope Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's not Penelope Cruz?
I'm positive.
Okay. You asked her?
He doesn't know.
Yes.
You asked her. You said, "Hey, are you Penelope Cruz?"
Well, other than the fact that I know her name.
No, that doesn't answer my question, Randall. You
That's
didn't ask
no.
her. Shine
Liar.
opens Friday. Studio 54 and Trouble. There's a gun on the cover of Trouble. You know there's a lot of trouble going on.
He got that thing on him.
He does, dude. This week in music. Let's see what Spotify got for us Friday. Nothing that I. Oh, Coheed and Cambrian album. Probably be checking that out. I haven't heard them in a while. What else?
Ghostface is still making.
Oh
music?
shit, Ghostface Killer's got something dropping.
Oh shit, Ghostface.
The
Killah
Lost
something?
Tapes. I'll check that out. What else we got?
T.I. has something.
He does? Oh shit, yeah. Dime Trap. I'll check that out too.
21 Pilots. I don't listen to them.
Oh, that's on me. The Trench. I'm definitely gonna listen to that. Yeah, sometimes has some good tracks.
You say that's all me? You really claiming I'm that hard, Anthony?
Yeah, dude. I'm 21 and I'm 21 and I pilot shit in Battlefield. Try me.
You don't even play Battlefield. You didn't get into one fucking airplane when you played the beta.
I'm talking about Battlefield 1, Brian. Try me.
You don't even get into anything but your own graveyard, dude.
Oh shit. I mean, he's right there, but I'm in the plane when I get into my graveyard. So
Again,
try me.
I don't see how people do. Well, you say this.
Randall, you don't see how people do it again? You want me to explain? You want to ask Brian why he doesn't like Ragnarok?
No, I'm talking
Fuck.
about the fact that you die so quick. How is that fun?
Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Shit.
Randall's over here talking about dying fast. There's a timer on fighting games, Randall. 99 seconds.
One match in Dragon Ball, Tekken, and Street Fighter lasts longer than you running around shooting.
You want to make a bet on it?
I counted.
Shit.
I'm not trying when you're watching, Randall.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going off of.
That man said a minute. I can survive for more than a minute 30. You know how? Staying in the corner, and then you lose.
No,
and then
I'm
you owe
talking
me
about-
all your money.
I'm talking about actually playing.
That's me playing, hitting buttons, Randall. I can shoot at the ground.
Not hiding in the corner.
What do you think snipers do? You think they're throwing flares in the air, saying, "Hey, shoot
Yeah, but
me"?
you don't play sniper. You play
You haven't
infantry.
seen me play sniper, Randall.
Every time I see you play infantry.
Okay, but that means you haven't seen me play sniper. Go ahead, Brian.
You said infantry, but that's not the name of any of the classes.
Isn't that what he is, though?
Randall, all of them are
Oh, we
infantry.
are just infantry?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
That man.
I mean, I don't know the classes. I don't play the game. I just know.
You don't know nothing about war, Randall. All right.
I'm not trying to.
Shit.
You don't know nothing about war.
Oh,
Good.
shit.
Shit,
You're
dude.
the god of blank, because you ain't no god of war. Fuck.
Fuck. All right. So yeah, those are some ones I'm gonna check out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot of these other people. Like I've heard of Tokyo Police Club, but I don't know anything about them.
I've never heard of that.
I've seen them on Spotify. I think they had like a single one week.
Didn't have a couple.
Nah, dude. They didn't have a triple either. That's about it, peeps.
I was downstairs when y'all started watching it.
For the audio listeners and everybody else, he pointed at Hotel Artemis.
Was it good? So wait, you had already saw it before they was watching it?
No, I walked in like 10 minutes after they started it. And they
I
told
don't
me
know
what
about
happened.
10 minutes, man. Because I was watching longer than 10 minutes. I watched up to the part where he let that dude go in the alleyway.
Okay, then however long, like I walked out, you weren't here. So however long that was, that's what I saw.
But it
and
was a
that's all
good
the rest.
movie.
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's like a rewatchable movie. Like I
snap.
watched it once and okay, cool, and then like they did some characters that were pretty interesting. The action was some of the
It
action was
looked
pretty
like
good.
it might have been a really good movie.
Yeah, some of the action was pretty good. It wasn't terrible. I'm not saying I'll avoid this at all costs, like at all costs.
But you wouldn't watch it again.
Nah, I just at one time I'm like, all right, I'm good. That's not something I would ever rewatch. But it's just not it didn't.
Oh well. I give it a shot though. What I saw so far was pretty good. And I like Jodie Foster.
I'm glad you got it right the first time. I always get her and Helen Hunt mixed up.
Really?
Yeah. Why did you say really? Like they don't look alike?
They don't. Not to me.
Randall. Okay, I mean, okay, you said to you. Got it. Okay. You got it. It's just,
they
that's
don't. To me, they don't.
fine. Okay, that's fine.
One is short, the other one is tall. Their facial structures are different.
I don't care how tall someone is, Randall. If you look like someone from the face, I don't give a shit if you're tall, small.
But their faces don't look the same.
They absolutely do look the same.
Okay.
You look very familiar, Randall. I guess we're doing this again. Second time on the podcast.
Jodie Foster has a very masculine looking face. See, look how square his jaw
Foster's nose is actually 3.4 centimeters. I measured.
See, look at that. Their face shape isn't even the same.
Her face is only 53%
I'm just for the video for the people who are watching the video.
So Jodie
that does not look the same to him.
Jodie Foster, it doesn't. Jodie Foster has a square jaw, right, and is wide. Helen Hunt has a pointy. Look how pointy her chin is, and her face is more oval. Hers is more like a square. But I'm an artist, so I can see the stuff like that.
Oh, there he goes plugging himself already.
No, that's the same, Randall. Sorry.
That is not the same. Even her eyes aren't the same. Her eyes go down in the corners on the outside. Hers don't.
All right, Chad, do me a favor. Look away from your screen. Whip your face to look at that picture, the comparison.
I'm guessing he agrees with you. He agrees with you?
I mean,
Yes, Randall, because they do look alike.
Her eyes doesn't even look the same.
Randall, I'm not saying it's a copy paste. I'm not saying somebody went into Photoshop and copy pasted their faces.
Their noses aren't even the same. Her nose is a lot wider than hers.
Cobra X says there are similarities.
Thank you, Cobra.
I'm not saying they aren't, but she doesn't look like her.
You know, similarities means things are alike. So things
Yes.
of her look like hers.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything to plug before we get off of this? We're already an hour and 30 here.
Either Thursday or Friday, I'm doing my last stream. And then I'm gonna take a break from streaming.
Did you play Tekken?
Yeah, I play Tekken. You know if you watched.
Fucking got him. Hit him where it hurts.
Oh my god.
In his fucking...
This dude is always talking about me watching his stream where he like streams when either I'm at work or at the gym.
Oh yeah, at the gym. We already established that when you get home, there's still 2 hours more of my stream. And you can watch the archive. Any more excuses that you say you claim to do things and you don't.
Actually, what's funny is the other day
No one's laughing, Randall.
Whatever. I actually went was getting ready to go on his Twitch to look at and see if who he played on Tekken, but something happened and I ended up getting sidetracked.
Okay, for the video, this is only for video and maybe the audio people. This is how he got sidetracked. Phone comes off. Instagram.
It wasn't even the phone.
Discover.
I was at work.
Scroll.
Whatever.
Scroll.
It was at work.
Scroll.
And I was on the computer at
Dang.
work. And I went to Twitch. Whatever.
Scroll. Okay. Scroll.
I am not on my phone as much as you think I am.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that he definitely didn't pull out his phone during dinner. Definitely didn't do that.
Because that's the weekend.
You ever go to celebrate somebody's birthday? You know, you have a whole event for that one person to honor, to show that you cherish your time with them on
this
this
dude is setting the stage. He's like really laying it on thick with gravy.
You pull out your phone to the point where someone had to take their phone away and put it in their pocket so they can actually talk to people. That ever happen to you guys? Comment below. Let me know.
I thought you said come below.
That's what it sounded like you said.
Oh my god. Yeah, just go ahead and come below. Leave a like. Oh my goodness. Alright. That's about it. You gonna be streaming? Why are you taking a break?
I just don't enjoy it. It just seems at this point right now, it's more of like something I have to do in my schedule than something I actually look forward to.
Ah.
So I'm just gonna either do Thursday or Friday, and then either I come back some point later on, or I just never stream again. One of those two.
Excuse me. Gotcha. All right. How about you, Randall?
What was the question?
Who is she?
Anything you gotta plug? It's the plug section,
oh.
Randall. Like anything you gotta shout out or?
I'm still storyboarding on my film, so.
Okay. All right, Randall. If you just gotta say the entire time.
That's all I got.
All right then, peeps. For myself, we're gonna be doing the spooky stream season. That was terrible.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna be streaming a bunch of Halloween themed, not Halloween, like just horror games, like scary games, like Resident Evil 7, Outlast 2, throughout this month. I haven't figured out if it's gonna be on the weekends or during the week, depending on if people want to like sit around the couch and play at the same time. That'd be pretty cool, but we'll find out in a minute. Not in a minute, but what else? Oh, watching classic horror movies, or like not well-renowned. I guess like top horror movies,
Like The
Thing, Bride of Frankenstein, all those classics as well. Halloween, and we'll probably just be talking about them. Throughout the month of October.
Did you know there's a new Halloween movie?
Yeah, we talked about it, Randy. Hey, bro, you gotta go recharge.
Maybe.
This man. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. If you enjoy the show, you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/ADLR Plays. ADLR Plays. Goodness.
Please.
And support us there to get all the videos early. Audio podcast, video podcasts early. A lot earlier. You can watch all of Spider-Man playthrough right now. If you go ahead and support at the $1 mark. Just $1. Brenda, you got $1?
No.
That's right, because he gave it to me already. Got a good man.
That is true.
He's out there. He's getting the Spider-Man playthrough early. I'm sure he's watched every single minute of it. He sure hasn't, but hey.
I watch a lot of your videos, bro, so you need to chill.
I'm not hot.
I'm at work.
I'm not hot right now, Randall. I don't need to chill.
Okay.
You need to relax. What was I going to say?
And I'm not talking about the podcast. I'm talking about the gameplay videos when you be screwing up.
I don't know what he's talking about. What was I at? Oh, if you don't want to support it, that's fine as well. You can just go to youtube.com/ADLR Plays and watch the videos when they go live on a weekly basis. I'm missing one. Oh, twitch.tv/ADLR to watch this recorded live, and you can also interact with us while we record it.
How come you don't go
like
on
Cobra
Vimeo?
X does all the time. Huh?
How come you don't go on Vimeo?
Because Vimeo's not the same platform as YouTube. Like, they want you to put up, in Vimeo, just put, like, films or, like, documentaries and stuff, and it's not like YouTube where, hey,
What's
just
it
put
called?
whatever.
Has Vimeo, Hot Twins? Because they can't have their unrated versions on YouTube, so they have a Vimeo channel where you can get the unrated version.
Well, I mean...
but you have to pay.
I'm sure. But it's just that also YouTube has more of a reach than Vimeo. So why would I go to Vimeo? There's like not... People don't go to Vimeo.
You don't think people go to Vimeo?
Not as much as YouTube. There you go. Free plug there, YouTube. So throw me some money. You want us to talk about a topic? Go to topics.adlrplays.com and we can talk about something next week. If you think of something that's not like, hey, Anthony, you're an idiot, and that's not a topic, so we're going to have to skip it.
Gotta erase it.
Yep, well, you can't erase it.
Why does he have this?
Well,
Are you cold?
yeah.
I think this dude is anemic.
I don't know
You're
about that.
anemic.
Merciful Grim in the chat says, want to play Silent Hill 3. I could do that too. There's some like older games too. You can play like on an emulator. And play some older horror games too. That's a good idea.
You trying to play Mega Man Soccer in the dark?
Oh shit, you don't want to light up the light, dude. Light up the light. We're done talking here. This has been ADLR Podcast. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Alright, that was a good test run. We should start it now.